My first in-person master's class is this Saturday, and until last week, I didn't have anything, honestly. Definitely not prepared for my classes. I didn't have pencils, erasers, notebooks, books, pens, whiteout, sort of. I don't know, basically the basics. So I went ahead and bought a desperate purchase on Amazon in order to have all the essentials. I obviously have the more expensive techie side, but I wanted to show you guys my back to college. Okay, no, from right to left. From back to college, master's edition, backpack, set up, utensils, whatever you want to call it. So this is your first warning that if you're like me, you haven't bought anything yet, you should right now. Let's go. Okay, so realistically, a computer science, computer engineer student doesn't really need that much apart from a notebook, pencil, pen, and ideally, obviously, a laptop in order to code some programs. But that does not mean that we can have some extra stuff, you know, to spice it up to make it better. So let's start with the backpack itself. I have here the Air City Pack Pro 2. I've done a whole video a couple of years ago when I bought it and how basically I use it as my EDC. So this bag is honestly has been one of my best purchases. It's durable, it is pretty secure, it has a lot of compartments. I've used it on trips, I've used it for staying at another person's house. Basically everything that's most valuable to me is right here. So yeah, it can be a little bit on the expensive side depending on your budget, but totally worth it, man. The back support is amazing. The laptop support, which is the most important, is great as well. It supports up to 16-inch laptops, which mine is. Yeah, a lot of little knickknacks, compartments for storing small things, sunglasses pocket, quick access, you know, water bottle holder. You could add a carabiner if you wanted to have a more secure fit. So yeah, if you want to see the full review and everything about it, check out my video that I did on the Air City Pack 2 EDC a couple of years ago. Now let's move on to what I'm actually gonna be putting inside my backpack. Like I said, the essentials are always important, which are a pen, or in this case a mechanical pen, an eraser, a good eraser, some spare lead replacements for when your mechanical pencil runs out, highlighter. I'm not a big highlighter guy, but there are a couple of times where I need it. I just figured I'll just have it always. It's always good to highlight stuff, so yeah, highlighter and a pen. I'm more of a pen guy than I'm a pencil guy. So for the pencil and eraser and the replacements, I got this Graph Gear 501 model in Amazon. It's all included in the same little package. And I bought this one because since I'm gonna be working with databases, it's good to have a very comfortable and high quality but not expensive mechanical pencil. So I heard that this one is a great model for that, and since it included the eraser and the replacement, why not? For my highlighter, I have a normal Sharpie, like fat one that I just had lying around in the house, so yeah, I just took it. And for the pen, the highlight of the essentials, this is the Muji gel pen on the config of 0.5, and I heard a lot of hype around this pen. It's a really satisfying feel when writing. I don't know how to explain it, and the, let's say, like how it looks on the paper is amazing as well. I don't know, it's a buy it, feel it type of product, and the package includes 3 of them, so you know it can last you for a long time. There's different configurations in terms of sizes of the tips, so if you prefer a smaller, finer tip, then you have the option to do that. Really great, so I recommend this one. Now, in terms of the notebooks themselves, when I did bad in college, like you all know by now, I was really picky about my notebooks. I don't know why, because I was a bad student. I didn't write at all. I didn't study very much from them. And I was picky just for being picky and being like a bit. But now my mindset is changed, and just what works will do. So I bought this like 6-pack on Amazon for like, I think to $6 to $9, something like that. And they're honestly very good, very good, high quality paper. It looks nice. It's college rule, and I always love that it has the spirals because I don't have to deal with the notebook not fully opening. And it's so cool. It has like some like conversion or measurements of different types of measurements. It's pretty awesome. And like I said, if it works, just buy it. And it's not expensive. You have 6 of them. Right now, I'm only taking 2 classes, but I know that I have notebooks here for like 2 trimesters more, and I only spent less than $10. So yeah, just get good, cheap college notebooks. Now let's go to the more techie / expensive side of things for my backpack. Let's start with the star of the show, my future income tool. I don't know, just what's gonna make me money in the future. And it is my beautiful M4 16-inch MacBook Pro, the M4 Pro. I love this thing, man. Expensive as hell, yes, but dude, I don't regret it one bit. Yeah, I think it's worth every penny. Obviously, I can code basically anything. Since I'm mostly specializing in app development, it's obviously great to have a MacBook because that's the only way, sadly, that you can create iOS programs. But at the same time, you can create Android programs, you can create web development and desktop environments as well. So yeah, I think Apple is a great choice in terms for a more overall programming scenario. It's quick as hell. And apart from the programming side of things, it's great for video editing as well for this video. And honestly, I use it every day for work and just casual browsing and obviously programming. So this is the start of the show. Obviously, you don't need any expensive computer. Anyone that's within your budget and obviously has the appropriate requirements for the type of programming that you want to do is more than enough. But yeah, I can deny that this has been awesome. More tech stuff. Here's my Peak Design tech pouch, I think it's called. And that's what it is, just a pouch to hold your tech. This is obviously the thing that holds it together, but my tech stuff that I make using my classes and whatnot, the most important one is this little baby monster right here. This is the Anker 737 power bank. Really, 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 really powerful. It has two USB-Cs, one in and out, one out, and a type A. It also has a little screen that tells you how much battery percentage there's left, how many items are charging and whatnot. It can easily power up my MacBook Pro and my phone and my iPad if I need to. The only downside about this specific one is that it's really beefy, as you can see. It does fit comfortably in my tech pouch, but it is beefy. So if you're having it like in your normal student desk, it can take a bunch of the space on the desk itself. I have like an exaggerated 140 watt USB to USB-C. I have the normal Apple USB-C. I have even a lightning. I don't even have lightning anymore, but you know, just in case a fellow grad needs a lighting cable, a normal power brick from Apple. I do have an external universal plug for going on vacation. Necessarily for uni? No, not really, but there it is. Basically any type of cable I have here and the power bank. I have other stuff, but those are more like oriented to my work scenario bag. So this is just pretty simple, charge stuff and head to class. I think this is an underappreciated one, and it is just a very simple USB stick. How many documents or presentations or anything else that needs to be saved on a USB stick for classes? Let me tell you something, guys. Obviously, you're not gonna use it every day, but when you need to have one and can't find it or don't even have one, it's pretty annoying, honestly. Always have a USB stick, at least 8 to 16 gigabytes. Always important and very handy when you need it to a USB flash drive. This one is not as important, obviously, but I will think that almost every one of you needs one when going like your pre and after class scenarios. Headphones. You don't want to hear about society, so you get headphones. I used to use normally before and after my classes a pair of AirPods Pro 2s, but sadly one of them got lost and I wasn't able to find it. So I'm using my daily headphones, the Shocks Pro. I don't know. They're basically running headphones because I run a lot, but I literally use it almost every day now because they're so convenient, they're so comfortable. You don't even notice that it's there. You can hear your ambiances as well. So even in my office scenarios, I could hear some music or stuff like that and still hear people asking me for stuff around the job. So they're very convenient. Maybe they're not the best for before and after classes because basically you just want to be in your own zone. If you want a pair of comfortable headphones but maybe don't want any of the fancy noise cancellation features and whatnot, these are great. You could have a pair of AirPods Pros, like the small ones. I have a couple of AirPods Maxes. I do like them. I don't use it for uni though, mainly because, I don't know, and I don't mean this in any offensive way possible, but I just feel like arriving to uni in a couple of these is like a little douchey, man. I don't know. They do sound great and the noise cancellation is awesome as well. It's just that, I don't know, it looks kind of like you're showing off around the other ones, you know. Any headphone will work as long as that is the one that you like. These are my ones currently. And lastly, a good water bottle. I almost didn't drink any water. My university has a lot of different like water bottle refiller spots. I used it maybe like 5 times. but I do drink a lot of water now. And to go along with that, since my Air City Pack Pro has a water bottle holder, I just put it here. And like I said, the bag has a D-ring here in which I can put a carabiner to secure it more so that it doesn't fall off. And I mean, it's not pretty common that it's gonna fall off. It does like a good job to being secured. Let's say you fall down the stairs. Oh, the water bottle is safe. But that's it, guys. That is all that I'm packing for my classes during my first trimester of my master's. I'm honestly very excited. I feel like a little kid in kindergarten who's excited to go back to school. I mean, I think everyone gets that feeling every time they start a new trimester. I'm excited. I hope you are too. Feel free to comment on anything that you liked today. I'll have everything I listed here in the video listed below if you want to check it out for yourself. And if you want to help me and the channel as well, comment down below what things do you think are extra in my bag, what things maybe you think are super necessary that I did not include in my bag, and just your overall thoughts and recommendations about this setup. And hit like and subscribe to follow for more during my master's journey in my resurgence to become a better software engineer. So see you later, guys. Thanks for watching. Buckle up.